Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. If not, I really hope I can help you to give you clarity on, what we pick up on in the reading. So let's have a look and see what is coming through for you. Okay, this is for all star signs. Oh, ooh, whoa. I like what I'm seeing. I have a smile. Well, to be honest, I think I smile in all my readings at some point, but I feel good. I feel positive. I feel like a lot of you have been just frustrated and you've just felt very stuck in your life. You felt like certain things are just not budging. That stagnant energy is something that you've been feeling quite a lot. But let me tell you what I see. We see the King of Cups with the Ace of Cups. Listen, this is the kind of energy that when it happens, it gives you so much happiness that you start crying. Okay, so one day, let me tell you, you will remember this reading when you have so much happiness that you actually wonder how the hell it even happened. Okay, happy tears. You will have so much happiness that you will go into a room and you will feel so happy that something here has happened, which I will explain, that you start crying, thinking, how did the universe give me this blessing? Why did the universe choose me to have this blessing? You will cry happy tears that are just, it goes whoosh, okay? It goes whoosh. That is what I see here. And you will feel so fulfilled, okay? Because you will feel like it's resolved a lot of your doubts and a lot of your worries. So there's multiple things here, okay? That's the thing. It's not just one thing. There are multiple things here that give you these happy tears and that gives you this emotional satisfaction and fulfillment within yourself that just makes you feel so incredibly happy, okay? So the first thing here is love, okay? It just is. You will have a life partner that you love. This is not someone that you settle for, that you compromise for. This is not someone that you have to feel like, I kind of like them. I mean, I'm sort of attracted to them, but they could be a bit more like this, okay? There is no such thing as perfect. I do want to mention that. However, with compatibility, you can get quite close to it, which means that you can let go on certain things. But for some things, you will feel like, oh, I don't really even have to let go of that because it just works with the way that we talk. It works with the way that we understand each other. So you won't have to compromise to such a degree to the point where, they want to do this and you want to do that. No. You'll feel like, oh, I don't really like watching that, but I don't really care because I'll go and do something else today. It's one of those things where, you're not going to have a major compatibility opposition. It's just, oh my God, my ring just, that is just not the thing to do, is it? You're not going to have a compatibility issue between you both, and you would just feel like you don't really have to compromise in this entire situation, which I think is amazing. Okay, so this is someone that you really will love. And you know what? They will love you as well. This person, okay, will also cry about the fact that they found somebody like you and that they have you in their life, because they will just, when this person, honestly, is the kind of person that is just going to feel so happy that they've met somebody like you. And that's what I see. Now, some of you may already know this person, okay? But there's this sense here of both of you actually spending time with one another and them just actually breaking down to you and just saying to you how lucky they feel to know somebody like you. And that will really just tug at your emotional heartstrings, and it will make you feel like, wow, like this person actually loves the fact that I'm in their life, but I love that they are in my life. And honestly, I know that some of you might be like, oh, Mila, I don't understand this reading, or maybe you think, oh, it's too good to be true, but you will remember this reading when it happens, and that's it, okay? So there are two specific elements so far. First and foremost, you will go into a room at some point when this all happens, and you will just be like, oh my gosh, how am I the chosen one in all of this? How has the universe allowed me to have such a beautiful blessing? Because some of you have seen also other people have really difficult relationships, and you've just felt like, it's just not going to happen for me either, is it? And it will. And then the second thing here is that you will be talking to this person and you will feel so strongly towards them, and then they will just kind of lose it emotionally and just tell you how much you mean to them, okay? So those two things will happen. The other thing as well is that I do suspect that there can be a marriage between both of you, and when you get married, this person will also, they will cry, which to be honest is quite a common thing. So some of you might feel like, oh, that's very vague, Moonlight, you know, because people do cry at weddings, but they will, is what I want to say here as well. And yeah, Chariot also shows here as well that there's going to be a beautiful trip between you both, which I think is really, really lovely. So you'll be able to go somewhere and spend time with this person, and that will also really teach you just how compatible you are with this person and how they deal with traveling. Okay, so I know that sounds a bit strange, but it's true. You find out a lot about a person when you travel together, and you will feel like, wow, we get on so well, we understand each other. You'll just feel like, wow, this is amazing. I know I'm so descriptive today, but yeah, so Justice here shows as well that you would always find a way to resolve problems or issues, regardless of how challenging and difficult things are. You will always find a way to communicate and understand each other. They will be very loyal and faithful towards you, as you would be to them as well. Also, if you have certain applications that you've recently been putting in, what I think is quite significant is I actually feel acceptance is happening with that. So for example, just an example, if you're studying, or if you've put in a visa application or an application for a home or a mortgage or some kind of application, I feel like you can get some good news on that as well. Do keep in mind that rejection is redirection. Sometimes you may get rejected by things, but then something even bigger will come. So I just want to mention that as well. Okay, so but there's acceptance towards something really quite spectacular that will happen as well. Okay, so yes, acceptance on that. Knight of Wands, someone very attractive wanting to be with you, which I think is amazing. Knight of Wands also shows creative opportunities as well that come your way, which is amazing, which allows more money to come and for you to feel more stable in your work environment, or if you have your own business. I really see a lot of growth in that particular area. And you know what's really interesting is that people will have so much respect for you, especially with Judgment here. They'll see you as this person that maybe they didn't have as much respect, and they would talk down to you and things like that, but they're going to respect you because you know what, the Seven of Cups and the Strength card here shows that you are only getting stronger, and you are capitalizing on all the things that you have in your life. You are making the most basically of everything that you have in your life. Not when I said capitalize, I don't mean like you're trying to make money out of everything in your life. That's not what I'm saying. I mean like you're trying to make the most, and it doesn't just mean, you know, money wise, it means emotionally, you know, enjoying and savoring every little moment. If you're eating a meal, just really enjoying the meal itself and just really feeling grateful that you can have something so delicious. It's just this sense here of you feeling like even if you're outside and the weather is really lovely, you're just like, wow, the weather's so nice, and you know, you feel at peace, and that is something so beautiful that I pick up on here, which is really lovely, really, really lovely. So that's what we have there. I honestly feel like you will remember this reading when it happens, because the main thing here is that element of love, but also stability in your life and being respected. I also feel here that in the next 7 days, someone here will tell you, okay, so 7 days from when you're watching this reading rather than from when it's posted, within 7 days, someone here will compliment you on something that perhaps you were insecure about. And that is going to showcase to you, so this is something that will happen in short term. That is a big sign that what I have said in this reading, okay, especially in regards to your love life and other areas of stability where more money and stability is going to come your way, what I just said about, sorry, I have to repeat this again, don't I, because I've lost my train of thought. What I just said to you about someone here complimenting something that you are insecure about will further affirm that what I've said to you about love and your career will happen. Okay, so you will remember this reading when it happens, but there's a short-term thing that will happen that will show you that actually for your life in the long term, what I've said will also happen. Does that make sense? So yeah, that is what we have here. And I just wanted to mention, you know, personal services, readings, items, everything is always on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. There's personal services for tarot readings, there's rituals for, you know, love, money, success, black magic removal, protection ritual, rituals for marriage, healing, and so much more. And there's also intention items, which thousands of people have seen results with. Review sections at the bottom of my website, but there's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, sage bundles, candles, teas, and so much more. So do feel free to, you know, check all of that out if you're interested. But the affirmation for this reading is, I will remember this reading when it happens. And also, you know, in the short term, if anyone like recently, like, you know, from when you watch this reading, let's say, you know, the next few minutes or something, someone says something that just affirms something that you were insecure about but says something really nice about that, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to know. Really, I would. So this is your reading. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. All the information for services listed down below. I also have TikTok and Instagram, by the way. If you want to follow me on there, feel free to do so. I post short readings on there every single day. And yeah, feel free to follow me on there, and make sure you just spell my usernames correctly because there are lots of impersonators. So moonlight.guidance on Instagram, moonlight guidance TikTok. All right, I'll see you all very soon. Bye.